let me talk to you about my weight loss journey and how I can help you with yours. My name is Laura A. Katz, MD. I've been an OB/GYN physician for decades. I've been taking care of women and girls of all ages for all varieties of health concerns. And I have had my own huge batch of health concerns, especially over the last 5 to 6 years. I've fought 2 cancers. My thyroid got destroyed with the chemo. My diabetes got crazy with all the stress on my body. And things just went awry like nobody's business. My weight was up to 265 pounds due to all these things. And me generally giving up on myself. I finally had to make the decision. I can't be taking care of people every day and not taking care of myself, because then I won't be around to take care of anybody, right? I had to get my shit together. So I worked and I wrestled and I tweaked dosages and finally got my thyroid back under control, because nobody can lose weight when your thyroid's not working, right? That was like strike one, right? As far as my diabetes, I had to get that back under control. I needed to stop treating myself with ice cream and goodies and complex carbs. I had to rein my diet back in and eat more of an insulin resistance friendly, balanced carb and protein diet. I had to not meal skip. I had to eat 3 meals a day, and I also had to move. Because when you move, when you exercise, I'm not talking about crazy cardio, I'm talking about even walking. You are shoving that extra insulin and glucose back into the muscle where it belongs so it can do you any good, right? So I had to do all those things. I also had to do multiple medication tweaks. I had to perfect, and when I say I mean also working with doctors. I don't mean I did it all myself. I had to work with my endocrinologist about my diabetes and my thyroid. I had to add back in GLP-1s into the mix, because no matter what I was doing diet-wise, it wasn't working. My sugars were still raging out of control. So once I finally got all those steps in and was committed to them and was doing them regularly, look at me. I'm like 80 pounds down now and still going. Do I still have mishaps? Do I still want a Sunday sometimes? Yep, true story. But I don't allow it as often. I don't think that you should really restrict yourself fully all the time, because I don't think it's realistic. But you got to remember to deal with the consequences when you give yourself that treat. That scale will move if you give yourself that treat. So you got to decide, what do you want more? The taste of that treat or the change in numbers on the scale? Bottom line is, I've gotten really good at weight loss. I've helped patients lose over 100 pounds. And I also taken into the fact that every 10 to 15 pounds that you lose, we got to do some kind of skin tightening or tweaking as you go, so you don't end up with that big log roll at the end that everybody wants to saw you in half for. We can avoid all that. We can do it together. So if you need help with your body or losing weight, come see me. I can make up a perfect plan for you, and we could follow it together. You can be captain of your own team and master of your own density, and blossom into the person that you want to be.